Hi Virgo, it's the Moon Mage. Today we're going to be doing a check-in reading that's also based on this pink full moon. The current energies that are heightened right now focuses on relationships, both romantic and platonic, as well as this being a time for creating more balance, harmony, and peace in our lives. So if this reading does resonate, please remember to like, subscribe, or comment down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And let's just jump right into this reading. So Virgo, how can you achieve personal balance at this time? How can Virgo achieve personal balance at this time? Judgment. How can Virgo improve their current relationships with others? How can Virgo improve their current relationships with others? Five of Cups. How can Virgo bring more beauty into their own lives? How can Virgo bring more beauty into their own lives? Wheel of Fortune. What do Virgos need to release from their lives? What do Virgos need to release from their lives? What situation can Virgos bring forgiveness to right now? What situations can Virgos bring forgiveness to right now? We have the Four of Wands in reverse. And what other advice would Virgos benefit from at this time? What other advice would Virgos benefit from at this time? Okay. We have the Temperance in reverse. Virgos, so I think that you are going through some kind of awakening during this cycle. I think that you are up-leveling in a lot of ways, but you're just maybe a little bit afraid of this new beginning, this new kind of happiness that you're able to experience at this time. I think that some of you are maybe expecting it to like fall on its face or you to fall on your face, or some kind of like it to just like fall into shambles kind of thing. But really, I think that you have been working on yourself for a long time, or just like trying to view life from a different perspective, as much as you maybe have been delaying your healing process, or delaying your healing journey or your spiritual journey. Maybe you've been jaded for a long time, or very resistant in viewing life more positively. But I think that you are, maybe you've practiced manifesting certain things and they've come true for you by you changing your mindset on certain things. And so because of that, because you've were able to actually witness changes and improvements in your life because you've put it into practice, I think that you are getting a handle of it. You know what I mean? And I think that so life that has been reflecting that, and have been bringing in some really great opportunities and really great, connections and experiences. And you're just like, should I go forward with this? Can I trust this? Like, life is going too good. Should I just, be cautious that maybe it's all going to come down? Like, is it okay to be happy? And I want you to know that, yes, it's okay. You deserve to be happy. You deserve all of this goodness that you have created. And it's not just some, cruel joke by the universe that they're just going to give you all these good things that you have been asking for and attracting. and then just take it away from you. That's not how it works. But if you think that it's going to be taken away from you, if you focus on, you know, things that are falling apart and or not hoping, but like expecting it to fall apart, then that is what it's going to create that kind of outcome. You know, you thinking about that. So I think that you are really becoming a new version of yourself, and your spiritual awakening is accelerating at this time, and you've entered a new cycle, a new version of yourself, and that is something to be celebrated. You know, I don't think that you are in a place where you feel like you have much to celebrate about just yet, and that can also be because of fear. But you have accomplished so much, even if they were little things, and you have gone so far, you have come so far from where you used to be, at least mentally, and, you know, in life, you're probably making a lot more money than you used to, or, you know, you're coming across more opportunities that are in relation to your passions. So you're working more on your passions, and you're working more on expressing yourself more authentically and outwardly. You know, maybe you've been keeping a lot of things in, and now you come to a place where you're just like, I'm just going to just let myself out there and allow people to really celebrate me, you know, and see the gifts that I have to offer, and really want my help, or they want to learn from me, or they want to be in my energy. And sharing yourself in that way is a beautiful thing, you know. And not saying to the point where you're draining yourself, or, you know, being around energetic vampires. It's more like people are admiring what you have to offer, and they're seeing your value, and they want to be around that. And that is where the beauty lies, you know. I think that maybe in the past you have just focused so much, or expected so much sadness. You know, maybe your childhood is filled with a lot of sadness, or some kind of depression kind of thing, and you're kind of getting out of that, and so you're kind of fighting with depression, maybe. Or I don't think that you want to be depressed anymore. If you were, you know, or if you're feeling that kind of heavy sadness in your life, I think that your life is really showing you that you are being blessed. You have been working on yourself. You're allowed to be happy. And it's just a matter of expecting this kind of goodness in your life now. You know what I mean? I feel like for a very long time, maybe you expected bad things to happen because it was always happening. But that was also the momentum that you were creating and not realizing that. But it could have also been created by your upbringing, you know? Maybe a lot of bad things happened in your upbringing. And so for that reason, you expected these things to continue to occur. But since you've become a new person, or since you've really worked on yourself and your healing, and worked on your adjusting your vibrations and the frequency that you're putting out into the universe, you're now should be expecting goodness, should be expecting good times, should be expecting, you know, all this positive experiences and opportunities to occur. And it's okay to be happy, you know. It's okay to expect good things in your life. Yes, there are going to be waves, you know, of extreme goodness, of some down points or whatever, but it doesn't have to be super major. Your low points don't have to be like rock bottom kind of thing. It doesn't have to be so drastic and dramatic as maybe you probably expected once in your life, you know, like when you were younger, or, you know, that's probably how you grew up. Life knowing life that way, but it doesn't have to be that way anymore. And you shouldn't expect life to be that bipolar anymore, you know, of extreme goodness and then extreme pain and heartache. Life should feel more balanced, and the waves should just be more flowy, you know. But I think that you are in a great place. Just continue to be grateful and thankful for the goodness that comes into your life. That's a great way to keep good things flowing, you know, and coming to you. When you're in gratitude, when you're thankful, when you express this gratitude too, when you tell people that you're grateful for them being in your life and for their support, and that you really enjoy their company, and you're happy that they are still in your life. That's a great way to show the universe that you still want those kinds of people or those kinds of experiences to continue. And expect life to be good, you know? Even when bad things happen, it won't seem so bad if you just have the right perspective on whatever's happening. You know what I mean? Like, if something doesn't feel like it's working out in your favor, it's probably because something better is supposed to happen, you know? And just trust that. Trust in yourself. Trust in that you're supposed to have a good life. Trust in your guides and that they're protecting you and leading you towards goodness. They want to see you happy, and you should want to be happy, you know? You should expect to be happy. And I think that you are, again, understanding this is just kind of new. Maybe it's a little bit foreign to you because this is not how you were brought up. But I think that you're on a great path, Virgo. So we're going to get some oracle cards for you just to give you some advice or guidance during this next cycle. Oh, no, we're gonna shuffle. So what's some advice or guidance that we can have for Virgo? What's some advice or guidance that we have for Virgo at this time? Stubborn. A stubborn nature inhibits our ability to listen and see others' point of view. We miss out on opportunities and healthy change. Now is the time to take a step back and let go of hardline opinions or ideas and listen to what others have to say with an open mind. So I think that maybe you were stubborn, like you didn't want to work on yourself and work on your healing in the past, and maybe again you were jaded, or it just took you a long time to get on this, to hop on this healing train, you know what I mean? And so now that you have chosen this path and opened yourself up to it, and tried not to be so, and you're trying not to be so stubborn, you're really understanding how that has kind of impacted your life or kept you in a place of unworthiness, or, you know, kept yourself from experiencing a truly good life. Protection. Hummingbird. The hummingbird is highly protective of its territory. Now is the time for protection. We all long to feel safe in our homes, relationships, and work. Work on helping yourself and others to feel more secure and comfortable. So as long as you expect to be protected and feel like you are, and protect your energy, you know, based on your intuition kind of thing, you're not going to experience very, very low points anymore. You know, you're gonna expect that you are being guided, and wherever you are going on your path is going to be protected, you know. And by expecting that kind of energy, you're just trusting that that life is going to be safer for you to navigate. And responsibility. Personal responsibility must be taken. You created a situation and now you must deal with it. Like the swallow, both parents take responsibility of caring for their young. There can be no resolution if it is pawned on someone else. Off on someone else. Okay. So, when you're accountable for your actions and you're not being so stubborn and blaming everybody else or blaming your past or whatever, and taking responsibility for what you have created and miscreated in your life, you're now at a point where you can take control of your life, you know, and feel more like you are capable of creating better things for yourself and happier situations and more goodness. But you have to take responsibility for that too. And put in the effort too. Be responsible enough to put in effort towards the things that you want to create more of. So when you take responsibility of these things and you're putting effort towards honing your craft, or towards investing in people that are trustworthy and good for you and have your highest good in mind, and being more responsible by being, you know, more mature and more self-reliant. These are all energies to be good in. To practice in order to create the life that you wanted to create. But you gotta, you know, be more open-minded and not so stubborn like you used to be, maybe. And just trust that you're being protected along the way and along your journey. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that this reading resonated. I hope that you got something out of it. And if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, or comment down below. It would be greatly appreciated, and I'd love to hear how it did resonate with you. And I look forward to reading for you again soon. So, until then, Virgo.